MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters, so we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Carlos Rodon gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
So stepping in, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away.
In the second box, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he has a 3-for-12 line. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Grounded to short. Echeverria's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Justin Verlander will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Correa is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. DeShields is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now to the plate, David Rosario. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And there he goes towards second. Lifted the other way to left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And with 2 gone now, we take a look at our playoff tree here. And as you can see, the winner, of course, will take on the Miami Marlins. They've already won their series. They're at home resting up for the next assignment. Here's big Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now a throw over, and the runner back. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network.
Leading off for Houston, third baseman number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Bregman, originally from the state of New Mexico. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Now batting, George Springer. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time, and Hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here comes the first pitch. There goes Bregman off of first, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. His line against Justin Verlander, he's 1 for 5. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His third home run of this series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Torres.
Number 25.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Batting seventh, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Springer is there, 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Patrick Wiseman. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We played 2, now 1-0 Yanks. At the plate, Josh Reddick. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Josh Reddick.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 36, Cam Gallagher.
Stepping into the box, Cam Gallagher. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Standing in, Carlos Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. Franco, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Gallagher leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of this series. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
In now, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 0 to Brantley.
Ball 2.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
MVP! MVP!
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. 2-1 Houston. Here's Echeverria now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Delino.
Digging in to try it again. Delino to Shields. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And it remains a 2-1 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Settling in now, George Springer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
The count is 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Echeverria has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still lead it 2-1. Now in the box, David Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat.
First baseman, number 93.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. He takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Come on, 2-0. Here it is. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
The 3-0. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Bregman just to the left of the mound. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batter, number 25.
Now at the plate, Torres flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And he drops it. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks leave one. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Leading off for the Astros, designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Let's go. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. His third home run of this series. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Standing in now, Cam Gallagher. As he'll take a look at ball one. Gallagher swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No outs, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
In now, Carlos Franco.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set, and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Strike this guy out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that misses 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Echeverria is there for it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Middle of the night at Yankee Stadium. It's now 3-1 Houston. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Striding into the box, Patrick Wiseman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Let's go, guys.
Hit back up the middle. Sliding stop by Altuve. Wow! One left for the Yankees. They still trail it here 3-1. Jonathan Holder takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Carlos Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Holder, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
Digging in once again, George Springer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Shot toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Bregman at second. Springer is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 pitch on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Two down, runners at first and second. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Two left for the Astros as the lead remains 3-1. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tucker racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, David Rosario.
Coming to the plate now, David Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back standing. Standing in now, Aaron Judge, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's the 2-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swings through the slider there. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Verlander pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. The next 3-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here in the Bronx, on to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57.
Digging in now, Cam Gallagher. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for Houston, the catcher, number 32.
First pitch coming, here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Oh, 1 count, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Carlos Franco, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Green is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jose Altuve will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Line drive to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Stepping in, Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fouled away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Tucker ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th long ball of this series. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So as he leads with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Josh James comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Josh James.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. James, a native Floridian. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
Let's go, Yankees.
The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The next 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Standing in now, Patrick Wiseman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series as they take the lead 4-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Ryan Presley comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's Echeverria now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Three runs already home here. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Now the 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tucker moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside.
And that one just missed outside. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home, and it's fouled away. Ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now that's third baseman, David Rosario.
Ready now, David Rosario, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0. Lined hard toward right center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Astros 3. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
48, Tommy Kahnle.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Leading out for the Astros.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch. Missed with a slider. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Come on, Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Two and 1. Two and 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
3 and 2 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Eighth inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's
2-0
ball
now.
2. Are you crazy, Blue?
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A ball and a strike. Bregman is off at first with 2 away. The 1-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Astros lead 1. Score holds at 4-3. Brad Peacock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brad Peacock.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Aaron.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Torres. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
No,
2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Three and 0 now. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Hero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Ready to take his hacks again, Patrick Wiseman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Stanton at third, Torres on second, Sanchez at first, one gone. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Riding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley to put it away. Now here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 3-0 now. Delino DeShields would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping into the box, Delino DeShields, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Tucker is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. The Yankees lead this one 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're back at Yankee Stadium for the top of the 9th. Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off for Houston, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Ottavino, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Bullet back up the middle. The Shields is there, one away.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Reddick. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Got him.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Franco. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Stanton is there. He makes the catch. Next stop, the World Series.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Our favorite attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.